Hey, good morning. It's Michelle Musacchio with Fit Money CPA, where we propel veterinarian practices to their wildest dreams through insight, hindsight, and foresight. Actually, hindsight, insight, and foresight. But you guys know that because you're here every Wednesday listening to it. So, wanted to talk today about the importance of setting financial goals for 2025. Now, um, you know, setting financial goals it's important because whether you're a seasoned practice owner or just starting out, financial goals give your practice direction and purpose. So something to ponder. Did you know that practices with clear financial goals are more likely to increase profitability by up to 30%, maybe even more? So let's make it happen in 25. Uh, Everybody makes their resolutions on January 1st, but we're going to go ahead and get started on the end of November, Thanksgiving. What would be more appropriate to be thankful for what we have? So the importance of the financial goals is it's our GPS. So without them, we may not know where we're going. We may put our ladder on the wrong building and climb to the top of the wrong building. So we want our goals in place so that we can know where we're going throughout the year and know that by the end of 25, we're going to get there. Let me give you a quick example. Had a client actually this year in 24 set some pretty clear goals for themselves. And what they wanted to do was increase dental revenue by 15%. So what they did was they invested in their staff training, did not hire any additional staff, just upgraded training. And then they did target marketing. And because of that combination, and because they knew exactly where they wanted to be, they surpassed their goals by increasing dentals 20%. So this type of thing can really be empowering. And that's why we want to make sure that we're going for the goal, so to speak. So some types of goals that you might think about setting, maybe revenue growth. Maybe you want to increase your revenue by 10%, maybe 20%. Once you have that in place, then you figure out the steps as how to get there. Another one, maybe it's expense reduction. Maybe you're looking at inventory costs and you're thinking they're too high. And it's a perfect way to start saving some money. Maybe you want to grow a specific portion of your practice, just like my client did this year. So maybe it's wellness you want to encourage. And maybe it's investing in technology. And if that's the case, then you need to get a clear idea as to what you already have in place, what you want to put into place, and why it is going to be of value to you. So one of the best strategies for getting to where we want to go are SMART goals. So they're specific, they're measurable, they're achievable, they're relevant, and they're time-bound. SMART goals. So let's just take a couple of examples. So specific. You want to define exactly what you want to do. Again, going back to the examples, I want to increase my revenue in wellness, let's just say. And how am I going to do that? Well, what's it going to look like? What's it going to look like, and how are we going to know once we achieve these goals? The next thing is it's measurable. So we come up with some KPIs, some key performance indexes that tell us, yes, definitely we have hit that goal that we're looking for. You want to make it achievable. Say you do want to increase your revenue growth by 20% over the year. So how would you break that down into quarters? So we would increase revenue by X dollars each quarter. Is it relevant? Can you ensure that they align with the practice goals? Is it really the goal of the practice to increase revenue, or maybe the goal is to increase education? It's just something that you've got to you think about and align with the overall goals of the practice. and make it time bound. We're going to earn an additional $100,000 by the end of Q2. So that'd be by the end of June 30th of 2025. So make it empowering, that something that you know that is important to the practice and that you can absolutely, with no doubt, make it happen in 2025. Excuse me. So one of the important things to do especially when you're looking at your financial goals, is review the prior year. Review where you are currently and where you want to be. What do you need to do to excel? Where have you excelled in the current year? Where can you improve? And how can we utilize that information, those KPIs, to help us excel even further in 25? We want to share our goals with our teams. It's great to have our goals up here, but if we're not vocalizing those to the remainder of the team, there's no way we're going to pull it off. Because, not to be trite, but it is teamwork. And if everyone's not committed to the same goal, it's